Alright, let's look at the last two parts of number 7. There wasn't space for them on the other piece of paper. Once again here, you can see that we have an isosceles triangle. Okay, see here, these two sides are marked as equal. So CF equals EF. Triangle CEF is isosceles. So we know that the angles opposite the congruent sides are equal. So this one is opposite that congruent side, and this one is opposite that congruent side. So we can say angle C equals angle E. And so angle E was marked as 35 degrees. And we know this because this is the rule, and we can use the rule that's written in the book, or we can say isosceles triangle angles are congruent opposite the congruent sides. Goodness me, that's quite a mouthful. So maybe we should perhaps, instead of doing that, we should state it how they like to state it in the book. Remember, the book's got the shorter abbreviation which says the angles opposite equal sides of the triangle. So just remember, we always need to state the rule, and then you can use some of these abbreviations to state the rule. Okay, so now we've worked out angle E equals angle C, which both equal 35, and then we've got angle F is the last angle here, this angle F, which is 5x. So we are now going to use the rule that the angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. So if we look here, we're going to add all the angles together. So 35 degrees plus 35 degrees, because those are the two congruent angles, plus 5x is going to equal 180 degrees. So 35 and 35 is 70 degrees, plus 5x equals 180 degrees. So inverse operations, I want to get the 5x by itself. I am adding 70 on the left, so I must remove 70 from both sides. The inverse operation of adding is subtracting. So I'm left with 5x equals 110 degrees. Now if I want the x by itself, x is going to be 110 degrees divided by 5. So x will be, 5 goes in there twice, 22 degrees. Okay, now let's have a look at the other triangle over here. Once again, this is an isosceles triangle because side CF is equal to side EF. So then you have to look at the angle opposite to the congruent sides. So angle C equals angle E, which equals, okay, so C is 27 degrees, which means E must also be 27 degrees. And we need to write here, yes, the angles opposite equal sides of a triangle. Okay, so now we want to find out what x is. So we've got 27 degrees, and 3x in the last corner. So now we need to say the angle sum of a triangle equals 180 degrees. So 27 degrees, that's angle C, plus 27 degrees, that's angle E, plus 3x is going to be equal to 180 degrees. So 27 plus 27 is 54 degrees, plus 3x equals 180 degrees. So now this is a very simple two-step equation. We want to get the x's by itself. So 3x is going to be equal to 180 degrees minus 54 degrees. I've taken 54 from both sides. So 180 minus 54, I think this is 126 degrees if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. 180 minus 54, yes, I think it's 126 degrees. So now I want the x by itself, so this is 3 times x, so the inverse operation of multiplying is divide. So x is going to be 126 degrees divided by 3 degrees. So x will be 42 degrees. There we go. We've solved E and F.